We got number 1, eat balanced meals, okay, with your macronutrients. Number 2, whatever you got to do, every time you consume a meal, have a protein and a fat. If you have a high stress lifestyle or whatever may be with that, you're under a lot of stress. Eat consistently. Oops. Eat consistently throughout the day, every 3 to 4 hours once you have your first meal. Number 4, always, I shouldn't say always, more times than not, try to choose at least 80% of the time, eat whole-based foods over processed foods. So, those are things like that you actually know that you can find in nature, right? Chicken, broccoli, carrots, sweet potatoes, quinoa, things that are whole, they have one ingredient, right? Those are whole foods. Eat that 80% of the time. The other 20%, let it go or let loose a little bit if you need to. But the processed foods are a lot more stress on the internal body. So yeah, Chris, that's a good one. Adding almond butter to the oatmeal to stabilize blood sugar. Very good. So important to, try as best you can to prep your week ahead, to have something planned, prepared, so you don't have to rely on quick and convenient foods. It's much easier and less of a headache to say, I'm gonna plan my meals or make a crock pot worth or whatever it is of 3 to 4 meals or something on the weekends than trying to scramble around during the weekdays and figure out what you're gonna eat and do. So you're very welcome, Carmelo. Hopefully you're learning a lot here. So prepping yourself so you can have something prepared, but eat whole foods 80% of the time. Your last one is a little bit less of a nutritional based thing, but more so if you have issues with food, if food is part of the issue for stress, is to then do 2 things here. Okay. For one, don't buy it, right? If there's something that you really, really struggle with that is causing your internal body to create stress, sugar, sweets, like just something that you eat that maybe isn't, as nutritional value isn't as high that you think is causing your body internal stress, is don't buy it, for one, right? That's one thing. But secondly, if you do and you're getting those cravings, so you have kids at home that love that treat or whatever it is that you just struggle to have the willpower, is do what we try to work with some of our members here at when we do our monthly goal setting is our distraction method. So anytime you're getting those cravings or issues, what we want you to do is stop where you're at, stop in your tracks, and then say, I'm going to, I'm getting this craving. It's 7 o'clock at night. There's my trigger. Like I sit down to watch TV or whatever it is. Find what your trigger is. Find out what the routine is, okay? And then try to change that routine and the reward. So when you get that craving, okay, decide to go and do something else or do something different, okay? So for instance, every night at 7, I always get a sweet craving. So instead of going from A, the craving, to B, giving in and doing it, go over here around B and go to C first and do something to distract the initial thought process first. So I get the craving, A, I'm gonna go around B. Instead of giving in, I'm gonna go around and do something physical. I'm gonna go walk a mile on the treadmill. I'm gonna do 100 jumping jacks. I'm gonna do 50 push-ups. I'm gonna plank for up to 5 minutes. Doesn't matter what it is you choose. Make sure at least it's a couple minutes in length, and then do that before you give in to the indulgent.